Good. Whoops, 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 whoops. Where am I going? Where am I going? What year is it? What year is it? So guys, I'm just coming from One Gen Gym. Say that 3 times fast. That's Larry. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Did you guys see the other live stream? It was a good one. I might be a little biased, but it was a good one. Larry. He's a big dude, man. He's a really big dude. I didn't realize he was so big. I knew he was big, but he's bigger in real life. And he has some pretty ambitious goals for this year. So I'm very glad I made the drive out here. It seemed really fun. Everybody there seemed to be very much about joining in, doing some push-ups with me. I thought it was cool. Now everybody seemed to have a very good attitude. I think there was only one guy that I met with that I was like, but everybody else was cool. Special shout out to Marco. I don't even know if Marco's in this live stream. Probably not, because he's driving back. But guys, Marco from the chat. Marco, one of the regulars. Marco. He came out. And he also, dude, he was nice enough to bring me gifts. He brought me a coconut water. And then he brought me this Paul Saladino product to repair my joints. I thought it was pretty funny, but Marco's a real one. Marco, he's like, hey, I read this really helps with joint recovery, and you like Paul Saladino, and this is Paul Saladino's product. I'm like, oh, thank you, Marco. Marco and I did some push-ups together. We didn't film it though. That was my fault, because Marco came towards the end. He came towards the end of the event. Was it worth making the 1 hour drive? Yeah, it was worth it. How many push-ups did I do? I did 1,000. I think it took about an hour. I wasn't really keeping track, but an hour felt really good. I didn't really feel rushed. The people who joined in wanted to do a lot of push-ups very quickly, so Salador asks, when am I going to attempt the world record? I'm going to say no earlier than July or August. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I have a plan that lays out the weeks. Yeah, it's a lot of work, guys. I did not get my ribs. You remembered. No, I decided that I'm going to try to go to my fancy gym before they close. Blake recorded the Murph challenge. Not the Murph challenge, sorry, the Sally Up challenge. And I gave him some feedback. I don't think he liked my feedback. So I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to post a video of me doing the Sally Up challenge. Maybe I do it more than once. Maybe I do it on repeat. Oh, dude, gas is a good price out here. Maybe I should fill up on gas while I'm out here. Guys, anybody's more than welcome to come out to any of my public events, unless I tell you otherwise. You don't have to ask for permission, just come out. But guys, I have a pretty firm rule. FAFO, okay? Come out and do the push-ups. Don't come and F around. You can F around, you're gonna find out. And there's a guy yesterday who popped into the live stream. He wanted to challenge me. I told him exactly how it would work. And he's like, nah, I'm just gonna go see you right now, bro. I don't like that. I told him not to come. I should do easy things too. Why? Because then I'd be just like you. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to be just like you? I don't want to be like you. I want to be exceptional. I want to work my ass off. I want to do amazing things in this world. And as a result, I do hard things. Oh, that hurt you. Oh, that hurt you. Oh, he's all hurt now. Oh, oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. The guy got so hurt. I love it. Well, you don't want it to hurt. Do hard things, dude. I don't want to be like you. I'm being very honest. Guys, never take the advice of someone who's not doing the thing that you want. You want to be a millionaire? Take the advice of someone who's a millionaire. You want to be disciplined? Take the advice from one of the most disciplined people on YouTube live stream for sure. He got hurt. He got hurt. He's lashing out now. Thank you, AR. Thank you for the gift of laughter. That was cool. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go to the gym. What's the controversy, Dad Eduardo? A guy suggested that I should do easy things instead of hard things. And I responded and I said, why would I do that? I don't want to be like you. So of course I'm not going to do that. And he got really, really hurt. And he admitted that it actually hurt him. And now he's lashing out, calling me a little guy with a big ego. That's the controversy. There's really no controversy. It's his controversy. I'm good. I just did push-ups with Larry Wheels. I'm good. I just did a casual 1,000 push-ups. No big deal. That was a good live stream, right, guys? It was a good live stream. It's better than I thought it would be. Because look, whenever I go to these events, like, I don't want to impose my stuff on them, right? But it was a collaboration between the Covina Police Department, One Gen Gym, which is Larry Wheels' gym, and then Larry Wheels is there. And they kind of had their own like programming. And from the very beginning, I went as soon as 1 o'clock. I knew no one was going to show up at 1 o'clock, but I was there at 1 o'clock. I introduced myself. I started talking to them. And I'm like, hey guys, I came here because of the push-ups, but I don't want to compete in the push-ups because I'm going to destroy everybody. Like, there's no point in me competing. Like, it's not even fun, right? But I said I would love to just post up somewhere where, like, I'm not in the way, but people can still join me. And yeah, Larry was super gracious. He's like, yeah, here, let me find you a spot. He put it right next to where the police department had their booth, near the entrance. Yeah, we had a little crowd. People joined. Larry joined twice. And he was pretty impressed with me. Every time I was talking to him he was asking a lot of questions. And he was like, you could tell his face was like, wait, what? You did how many? What? Last year you did what? He was pretty impressed. And by the way, like, that's the best compliment. The fact that I can impress someone like Larry, who's a beast. The guy's a monster, man. The guy, strong work ethic. One of the top bodybuilding guys, one of the top athletes. He has big goals. I don't know if he told me about his goals in confidence, so I'm not gonna repeat his goals. But he's gonna attempt to do some world-class stuff this year. And yeah, he was asking me a lot of questions too, off camera. Yeah, he's a good dude. I didn't think about this, but I should have got his number. I told him, I'm like, hey, on that journey that you're doing, if there's anything endurance and mindset related, I got you, bro. I got you. This is one thing that I'm really good at. Very quickly before we go to Jeff. But no, and at the very end, like, I also checked in with him. I'm like, once the cameras were off, I'm like, hey bro, hey Larry, is it cool, like, if I clip this out and I make a video? And he's like, yeah, tag me at the least I'll do is I'll reshare it. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, so he's a very generous guy. And then I also offered, because I'm an hour away from him. And I told him, I'm like, hey, your gym is a little too far for me to like to work out at your gym. But if there's ever any type of events that are push-ups, calisthenics, endurance related, let me know. And let me know how I can be helpful. And I mean it. I'm a big fan of Just adding value to people, add value. And opportunities will come, guys, but if you're doing things for other people, opportunities will come. Yeah, I told him, and honestly, I'm just like, whatever you want, let me know, hit me up. He's like, yeah, I will. Yeah, it's funny, guys. It's people's ability to criticize all the things. I feel like User is probably a very controlling person to his girlfriend, his boyfriend, wife, husband, I don't know, partner, spirit animal. I think he's a controlling person. Oh yeah, no, I did not thank Jeff for for everything he did for me. Bob, you just missed a collaboration live stream with Larry Wheels. What the? How are you going to ask this question? I literally did that 2 hours ago. Yeah, Daddy Eduardo has a good point. Guys, if you do want to get notified of these live streams, this one was kind of like an impromptu one. That means I wasn't 100% sure if they were going to allow me to live stream inside their gym. But Larry turned out to be a very, very nice guy. And he's like, yeah, whatever. So if you don't have all notifications turned on for my channel, you're not going to see those. So if you don't want to miss another one, I might just pull off right now and do some push-ups on the side of the road. I don't know. SG, I did 44 miles 2 days ago. But do I plan on doing any official half marathons or marathons? Probably not. I think the push-up training is going to get in the way for a lot of things. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to run. I'm still going to run. Oh, no, I take it back. In April, I'm going to be kind of like a brand ambassador. And we're going to have a running event in Los Angeles that I'm going to be one of the social media guys for. Me and 3 other folks. So, I don't know. I don't think the date has been set, but it's going to be sometime in April. We're going to have a meetup for this running and apparel company. And you guys are all more than welcome to come out and run some miles with me in Los Angeles. I'll have more details when I know more, but in April. So start training, run some miles with me. Jesus, Lamont's just making me look bad here, Jesus. Literally the last update I gave you guys was that the shirts were being shipped to me because, and they should have arrived by Saturday. I haven't checked my mailbox. Today's Sunday, right? Hey guys, just to be super clear, all the shirts that were purchased with collaboration, those are already fulfilled. All of them. There was a little bit of a hiccup with the moderator shirts because I'm going to sign all the mod shirts. So they couldn't ship them from the location directly. They're shipping them to me. I'm going to sign them and then I'm going to reship them. Does that make sense? And my mods, most of my mods, said they were okay with getting the shirt in a little bit of a delay. They were okay with prioritizing the ones that were purchased by the followers, the members. Daddy Eduardo got a MXXX. You want a medium, right? Hey, it's all good, Drew. We found another Drew as a replacement. That was pretty funny. The guy kind of looked a little bit like you too. A little bit like you. Yeah, no, it was cool. I didn't officially compete, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because, I mean, it would have just been, it wouldn't have been fair, you know? But I did my thing. Larry was very generous, very nice guy, very generous. And he was just like, yeah, bro, just, he's like, yeah, just set up wherever you want, do your thing. And he jumped in for 2 sets. But Marco came out. I don't think you guys saw him on the live stream. I think he came as soon as the live stream ended. Yeah, Larry was cool, and we talked a bit off camera as well. And I told him, like, hey, if there's any way that I can help out with any of your objectives, endurance-based push-ups, calisthenics, let me know. Hit me up. Yeah, Marco was a super cool guy. Marco was super cool. He got me a couple of gifts. I can't grab them right now, but he got me some Paul Saladino products for joint care, and then he got me some coconut water. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yo, I forgot about that. Yeah, Larry started getting into calisthenics, and he's a big man. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn it. Mont, how come you didn't remind me of this? Jesus. Yeah, the guy can hold a planche. He could do handstand push-ups. Yeah, the guy's a legit athlete for sure. Yeah, I forgot about that though. Damn it. I should have asked him about that. You know, when I meet a VIP, I do my research in advance, but it wasn't 100% sure that he was going to be there. So I got a little lazy with that. So I always like to look up the people that I'm meeting. Like I follow Larry, but it's like, it would have been good to remember those things top of mind. So what am I gonna do now? I am not gonna swing by for my ribs. I think I'm gonna go to my gym because I think I want to record Sally Up challenge. I think I might loop it. I think I might put it on loop just for funsies. I don't know. Can I do it for 20 minutes? Can I do it for 15? I don't know. We're gonna find out. You know, I think I'm gonna swing by my house first. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do that. I'll swing by my house. I'll grab a little bit of a protein shake. Now, Drew, the reason I'm gonna do Sally Up is that Blake posted about Sally Up, and then on one live stream on Instagram, we started talking, and he was dropping some big numbers about how many push-ups he can do, and he's like, I can do 3,000 push-ups, and I'm like, hey, there's something wrong here, dude. I said, it's hard to believe that you can do 3,000 push-ups, but you can't complete one cycle of Sally Up, which is a 3-minute, 20-second song of controlled push-ups. And he took that very personally. So he posted another video on Instagram, and he says, someone said I couldn't do this. And I wrote a comment and I said, say my name. Say my name. I put the funny Breaking Bad, say my name. But he took it personally. And then he says, I did it. And I didn't put anything in the comments, but I didn't watch this whole thing. What I do is I saw the first 10 seconds and then I just skipped to the very last, at the very last of it. And he was struggling. The song would say Sally Up, and then it'd be like 1 Mississippi, Sally Up, and then Sally Down, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and then he would down. So the next time I was on live, I gave him that feedback. I said, yo, Blake. He's like, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, did you really? Did you really? And I think he got mad at me because of it. He's like, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, well, I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the first and the last 15 seconds. And all I gotta say is that when Sally says up, you go up. When Sally says down, you go down. And if you don't do that, you're not doing Sally Up. I'm sorry. And he got kind of upset at me. But so now I gotta show by example what Sally Up looks like. That's why I'm gonna go to the gym and film Sally Up challenge. Yeah, exactly, Drew. And I'm not gonna talk about what happened in the DMs, but the spirit of what I was trying to say is, yo, don't be so eager to overclaim things. Like, just accept where you are in the process. First of all, awesome effort, great effort. You almost got it. But don't be so quick. This is just general feedback. Like, don't be so quick to try to claim a victory where people are just gonna poke holes. This is why, guys, I learned a lot on my channel. This is why I post my receipts. You just asked AI, you asked ChatGPT about it. Yeah, the math doesn't math, guys. The math doesn't math. If you're doing 3,000 push-ups, endurance push-ups, it's highly likely that you should be able to do one cycle of Sally Up. But anyway, my general feedback was around like, hey, I've learned on my channel that I gotta build defensibility. That's it. Either I did the thing or I didn't do the thing. I did it to the spec that's required. What's the spec? Well, in the case of endurance push-ups, I defined the spec and I was very clear about what it is, and I put it out there, I documented it, and I live stream and I put all my receipts. So that was the tone of my feedback, and again, Blake is one of my guys, right? You guys in the chat, you guys, my regulars, you guys are my guys and my girls and my fun skis. So I want what you do to be defensible against other people, right? Like, you don't need to overclaim things. You don't need to be too eager with saying, oh, I did this, I did that. But at the end of the day, you're going to do what you got to do. That's it. This is why most of my feedback, I gave it to him in DMs. And again, I'm not going to tell you exactly the back and forth and all that because it's not important. But as my general feedback, guys, yeah, just embrace the process. Guess what? I want to break the world record. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. It's a process, guys. Question, how do I recover from my soreness? I was actually sore. I did a birthday traverse. I traveled 44 miles. Very quickly, I traversed 44 miles. My legs were hurting because I haven't been doing a lot of running these last few months. So what did I do? I went to the gym. I hobbled my way to the gym as a way to tell my mind, back to work. Yes, you did an incredible thing the other day. Doesn't matter. Back to work. I do feel like getting some movement helps with the movement of fluids, probably lactic acid and all that stuff. But I've never seen a lactic acid. I've only read about it, so. But I feel like foam rolling, stretching, yoga, and then just doing the exercises again is the best way that I recover from the things that I do. Yeah, no, you know what's funny? I was talking to Larry about the world record, and he was asking a bunch of questions about the world record. And I'm like, yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. There are no videos. All it is a certification by Guinness. And guess what? They certified it. So Guinness has a standard and they're certifying the standard. So, but yeah, there's no footage. Stan Brownie did a video at some point, like a little documentary on how he thinks it's fake, that it didn't actually happen. But I have to assume that it did happen. Is the challenge that I did last year going to go in Guinness? I hope so. But there's an application process, and when it's a new category. So guys, the way that the Guinness process works is they have a website. They like doing things digitally. You create an account. If there's an existing record that you want to break, you go into the database. It's a private database. It's not public facing. You got to create an account first. Then you got to select it. You got to apply for it. You got to tell them the date that you want to do it. or the date that you have done it, but I think it has to be in the future. And then once you do that, they either accept you or reject you. If they accept you, they email you the guidelines, like what are the rules for that. They don't tell you before. It's only when they accept you, they tell you what the guidelines are for the thing that you're trying to break. So in a high plank, for example, you got to keep your palms on the ground. Some of the guidelines are specific. Sometimes there's a little bit of a gray area, but you kind of have to interpret things. So for the high plank, you got to keep your palms on the ground, as an example. And then you have an option of paying a lot of money to fly someone out to judge you in person, but they come from Europe. So you're going to spend $20,000. People do that when they want to do like a marketing thing, like they want to get like the buzz, like a little campaign. Like if you're a company, like you're an electric company that's trying to set a record for most distance traveled by electric car, but I want to get it Guinness certified, you'll probably spend the money to give it some buzz. But otherwise, you have to get a local judge that is knowledgeable in the thing that you're trying to break. So if you're trying to break a planking record, you have to get someone who knows what a plank is. So typically like a personal trainer would be sufficient. You have to get multiple witnesses, and you have to document them, and they have to certify, and they have to keep time. And then you got to record from multiple angles. In the case of the plank, you got to record from a side angle, exactly from a side angle, and exactly from a front angle. And you have to have a timer in view at all times. No cuts, no edits. And so you submit all of that to Guinness. And again, so this is for an existing record. If there's a new record, it's a different process and it takes longer. So my progressive +5 more daily push-up challenge, that's a new category that's never done before. So it's going to take a while, guys. And you can always give Guinness more money. Like they have expedite fees, but I don't feel like paying money, guys. I really don't. You could pay like $800 or $900, and it saves you like 8 weeks of processing time or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know about you, but I don't really have $1,000 laying around for that. I'd rather spend those $1,000 on content, on a design for a new shirt, things like that. Or I don't know, or maybe we do a fundraising live stream. Maybe we do a 24-hour live stream so we can raise the money to expedite my push-up stream. You guys want me to do that? 24 hours of push-ups? Yeah, guys, so that's where we are. I mean, if Guinness doesn't certify me, I would be shocked, because they certified another guy who did like something like, let's say, 1 million push-ups in a year. I don't know what he did, but some big number. And they certified him, and I doubt that there was a judge following him every day for that year, right? So there's already precedent. Some guy submitted footage of himself doing a big number of push-ups, and he got certified. So I did mine on live stream. No edits, no cuts, no funny business, no AI. And if they don't certify me, I don't know what to say, man. Wow. Kane is making a positive comment? Wow. He's usually giving me negative comments in my videos. Lamont, I remember that. I remember when he knocked down his heavy bag. I remember that. Kane, you don't need to give me a hard time. It's all right. I get a hard time from life in general. Oh, bro, I was just busting your butt. I was just chill, dude. You think I don't see those comments, huh, Kane? You don't think I see those comments? I do. Grant Cardone, he's the expert. Grant Cardone was addicted to a lot of things. He wrote a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. If you have a problem with an obsession, an addiction, I would suggest you read that, because that guy actually lived a pretty bad life and he turned it around and became a multi-millionaire. Be Obsessed or Be Average. The guy's name is Grant Cardone. Great book. He's actually the guy that gave me permission to obsess over doing hard things every day. Which country in Africa do I know? The one that you are in. That's the one that I know. I love insert your country here. Let's go. Where am I off to? Yo, Kane, your mom still lives off the 10 freeway, right? Oh, no, bro, I'm just trying to give you a hard time, bro. I'm just trying to give you a hard time. You see how unnecessary that is? You see how unnecessary that is, dude? This is how I feel about your comments. They're so unnecessary, dude. It's like, literally, the word is unnecessary. Oh, wait, I forgot I have an air horn. Where am I off to? Yo, Kane, does your mom still live off the 10? Oh, man. Yeah, Daddy Eduardo, there's two Kanes. There's member Kane, there's non-member Kane. It was Kane, dude. Kane has left some comments on my videos. He just admitted it, dude. He just admitted it. He just admitted it. He knows what he knows. He knows. I see it in my mind. I see his comment in my mind. I'm talking about a video on my page, not in the chat. I'm connecting dots. It's just like when Jack comes into the chat, like nothing happened. He's like, hey, what's up, Rich? I'm like, yeah, where's my $100? You said I wasn't paying enough for push-ups, and you say I should pay $100 for 500 push-ups. Hey, I'll take that bet. Pay me. I'll live stream it. Tell me when you're available. And then he doesn't do it. I remember these things. Damn, that's wild. Funsky with the jokes. All right, dudes, we got like 7 minutes to go. Like I said, I'm gonna swing by. I was gonna eat, but I think I'm just gonna have a protein shake because I don't want to have a heavy belly. And I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try to do Sally Up on repeat. Let's see how far I go. The song is 3 minutes, 20 seconds. I did Sally Up as part of a challenge where I won a challenge at the Fit Expo Anaheim in August of last year. And I think it went for like 8 minutes. So I know I'm capable of at least 8 minutes of Sally Up. But yeah, maybe I go to failure for the first time in a long time. I'm not gonna live stream it, guys. My gym doesn't have very good reception. I'll just film it and I'll post it. I look like someone that can do 2K push-ups. I can do 2K push-ups. I can also do 3K push-ups. I can also do 4K push-ups. And I could probably do 5K push-ups, but I haven't done it yet. Yo, does anyone else see the Asian character on Kane's message? And then Robbie and Malou. No, sorry, and Ian. They have Asian characters. Between the name, between the badge, and between the Malou. No, it's on my side. There must be something that YouTube is trying to indicate. Lamont, you just got it too. You have it. It is. It looks like the first character is a Y with like a tilde and then like an A, but it looks like it's Japanese. Yeah, I see the crown too. So this little Asian character is between the crown and the what? For Lamont. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe I am seeing the Matrix. Or maybe YouTube's trying to tell me that these are the snowflakes of the chat. I mean the penguins, not the snowflakes, the penguins. I don't have Siri enabled. Don't worry. When I park, I'm not too far from parking. I'll scroll up and I'll take a screenshot. Jarvis. Am I in an Uber? Yeah, bro, I drive Uber. How'd you know? You want to ride? Drop me your location. $100. Hey, $100 is $100. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yo, Ivan has the character too. Ivan, where are you from? Ivan, where are you from? Yo, Artie has the character too. Artie, where are you from? Serious question. Yo, Master Prestige has the character too. It's like a Y with a tilde, with a little spike on the tilde. Canada, okay. DP does not have the character. Dixon does not have it. Ian does not have it. Ivan does not have it. DP does not have it. Yeah, I can't make sense of it. Richmond. I know, I was gonna say the same thing. All right, guys, hold on. Let me focus. Let me focus. All right, dude. So I'm pulling up. Hey, this guy has it. Ivan has it. I'll take a screenshot. I'll figure it out, guys. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna stop by my place. I'm gonna take I'm gonna make a protein shake just so I have something in my belly. Then I'm gonna go to the gym. They close at 7, so this is perfect timing. No more live streaming today, but I do plan on making some videos. I have a list of videos that I'm gonna make. If you guys like the content that I've been putting, guys, hit the like button, share it. I think we came up. All right. I think we're good. We're good. Woo! Oh, let me take a screenshot. All right, who's the last person who had the character? The Mace! The Mace had it. Yeah, it's a weird character. It looks like this. It goes like this, this. It's like a Y with a tilde with a little pointy thing. And then the next character is it's an A. It's an A. Yeah. Huh. All right, guys. Am I using a VPN? No. Already has it. Already has it. That's not the character, but you have it next to your... Anyway, I'll figure it out, guys. Cool. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so we had a pretty fun stream. That was pretty cool. Larry Wheels, shout out to them. One Gen Gym. It's pretty cool. Actually, I really like the gym. They have a good culture there. Very friendly. People getting after it. Really enjoyed it. And that live stream is up. So if you do want to see a live stream, I literally just did 1,000 push-ups with Larry Wheels and his team out there, Covina PD, not Las Cruces. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. I might pop in on Instagram later when I'm driving to the gym and back, but those are very short. They're like 5-minute things. The long ones, I save it for you guys because I say this all the time, but the party is on YouTube. YouTube is where my community is. Hope you guys enjoyed this. 55 minutes with Rich. Thank you guys, mods. Thank you, mods. Everybody go support my mods. Daddy Eduardo did like 1,000 burpees earlier today on live stream. I think it was a little less than that, but he did a lot of burpees. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for sending your Your doppelganger, thanks for sending your doppelganger to do push-ups in your stead. Shout out to Marco, who came out and actually hung out at the event. Even after a long days of work, he snuck in there after the live stream. So shout out to Marco for coming out. Marco, thank you for the gifts. MXTX, the Penguin. No, we got Mont, who is the Penguin, guys. Mont, the Penguin. Be the Penguin. We got Ian. We got Drew. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to archive this for members only. It's a little perk for them, the replay. But the other live stream is up if you do want to go check it out. I think it was a good one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Do hard things every day, especially on Sundays. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Hit the like on the way out. Thank you.